What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to Streaming University proved why everyone hates Lizzo. Yeah, I did see a situation where it's good moments, I see some bad moments. The bad moments that outweighing the good, it's the whole Saucy Santana thing that they had going on, which is kind of like, it's common sense, it should be, but I see how it's getting blown out of proportion online, but we're gonna get into that. But before we do, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up. Let's see what this video hitting for. Lego.
What's poppin', y'all? Lizzo really does not know how to act, and it seems like things haven't changed since 2019 and 2020 when she was acting a bare fool, showing up to NBA games like the image you're seeing on your screen right now. Yeah, whole bare behind damn near out. Completely not just unprofessional, but disgusting behavior where, you know, this is live television and children are watching, but she didn't really care. She was on top of the world back then. That's not the case anymore. But she would show up to Streamer University and disrespect her invitation as professor by Kai Cenat multiple times. And this starts off with when she first comes into Streamer U and brings a random person.
Lizzo in the building. What's her name?
No, this is Shantae, Miss
Okay.
Shantae.
Shantae, how you doing?
She's a teacher's assistant.
Amazing. Lizzo, how you doing?
I'm good.
Lizzo, I'm so excited to have you. When last time I see you?
It was a long time.
On stream, Mafia-thon.
So
Yeah.
see, stuff like this, you almost got yourself booted. Now, not because, well, I would say he's trying to be polite to, you said that to your assistant. Dream Doll did have her assistant drop off like a streamer backpack and stuff like that, but I think that's different than actually staying. Yeah, but this is kind of like, did you say that you was bringing a cameraman and that you used that slot for the assistant, or I don't know, but
tussling.
You get your stuff soon, okay?
Wait.
Where is it at? It's in the office. It's in the
Okay.
office, all right? So you're able to go, you could go live now.
I can go live.
You're good.
Where my phone at?
He bring it to you. Yeah, you'll
Okay.
get it. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Wait, so I gotta leave and get it?
Yeah, that's it. Tell your Twitch. Tell your Twitch.
Oh my God. Yes.
talking so fast,
Lizzo
man.
be twitching. Everybody, we're about to go live. We're
And
about
you
to start
actually
our-
stream though.
No, I actually really do.
Exactly.
And she just started her Twitch account. So tell
Amazing.
chat to follow.
Perfect. Go ahead and say it.
Tay Marie.
Okay, Tay Marie, shout out to you.
Wait, what is the last part?
1328.
1328.
Tay Marie 1328.
Okay.
Period.
I'm excited for your classes. Let me know any students who's breaking. I'll be tapping in with you every day.
Oh, trust me, I'm a snitch. I don't get one of them packets.
No, you do. You do. Professors are different. Professors get there at the.
Keep in mind, Lizzo is coming off of the back of a major flop of an album release rollout.
listen, man,
which,
y'all was going
well,
crazy on that last video game with regarding her album. I didn't even go that hard. Y'all need to chill. I said it, the cover art could do some work, and I can't talk my shit because I probably have better cover art than she does, especially cover art that's better than this, and I'm fairly new, so okay.
Could you say it's all her fault? Well, she was pushed by radio and the label, and now she's independent and realizing like, hey, that machine, that engine, it was doing a lot more for you than you thought. She complained a bunch saying I can't reach my followers, even though I have a bunch of people following me for my music. And she's right in that regard. But here you can see the surprise on Kai Cenat's face, where he's like, wait, hold on. Who the hell is that person? And you know he's accounted for everything before going into this event. There's a lot of liability with all of these people at one place with this brand. So she brings some random friend that he didn't know who the hell she was, and she's pushing her Twitch and all that. Keep in mind, this is in front of nearly 700,000 people, and Kai Cenat would make it known that, nah, this chick, yeah, she got her shout out off in front of all those people, but she will not be streaming.
She just started her Twitch account. So tell
Amazing.
chat to follow.
Perfect. Go ahead and say it.
Tay Marie.
Okay.
And
Tay
you know,
Marie,
Chad
shout
not
out to
gonna
you.
even follow. They ain't even gonna look her up. They're gonna be like, yeah, all right. That's the funny part, bro.
Wait, what is the last part?
Wait, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody informed Lizzo that her friend can't stream though. I don't know why she.
So there, we already had Lizzo pushing for more than a normal person should be doing, showing up there like a diva, no Plague Boy Max, bringing her homegirl, which nobody cares about your homegirl, nobody knows your homegirl, barely anybody care about you, considering that Lizzo was getting less than 1,000 viewers while at Streamer University, while being a celebrity, while also having a, what, I think it was a #1 song at one point.
And you know what's
and a
crazy? What
Grammy.
people keep saying, they keep saying, oh, why is this Grammy nominated celebrity over here hanging with people like streamers and stuff like that? Bro, this Grammy nominated celebrity over here that can't even reach the peak viewership of these streamers. They can't even reach the low of these streamers. So y'all need to chill. It's not the same game.
don't win Grammy nomination, at least a Grammy nomination. So her friend, she doesn't get to stream, which is understandable. But Lizzo, you think she learns? She's like, you know what? Let me respect the event. No, she tries to sneak in another friend of hers into the event, which they said like, hey, listen, if you're not accounted for, you are not welcome here. You're not going to come. And she tries to sneak in.
And he said this at the orientation, which was literally the same day, probably like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, maybe the first hour of everything starting, game. PowerPoint presentation, literally saying, if anybody sneaks on campus, y'all will be escorted out and your submission to SU will be forever voided for eternity. So you know what you was doing. I seen a video on TikTok, that whole Quiet on the Creek thing, bro. Like y'all was sneaking on campus and stuff like that, trying to be funny. Okay, cool. And then we gonna get to the clip, but
a close friend of Hitmaker for this summer, Spend That, Young Miami's friend, Saucy Santana, also a rapper and a writer.
Y'all, I think they're trying to kick Saucy Santana out over there, and I don't know why. Because I love him. He's so much fun and a vibe. Yeah.
Don't know why.
Go on.
I want y'all to watch this.
This is yeah, why are they trying to kick him out? They say he can only come to home.
Disrespect you because they seen you here before and everything. The entourage usually okay, but we're not having anything. Okay? So if you please, Marco, y'all go ahead, y'all escort out, you know what I'm saying? And then I will let you, okay?
You see how nice he was, right? Respectful too. Hey, I understand, but like y'all can't be here right now, so I advise y'all to.
I appreciate it. No one, excuse me.
Nosy as hell.
Please. See, now I'm gonna start talking differently, and y'all don't want me to do that.
Now this is when he caught them in the class still. You know what I'm saying?
We have to walk out.
Okay. We're leaving.
Lizzo, you too old.
And this is what they try to flip, like, oh, you're out here making comments that she's too old just because she brought a special guest. Yeah, I see Armand Wiggins. How about you not even flip it like that? They were already told not to. You feel what I'm saying? And she's too old to be doing what she's doing. Yes, because you made a whole TikTok. Quiet on the creek. Oh, sneaking in old saucy boy. You know what I'm saying? Need to chill. You a professor. Breaking the rules and stuff. Like, come on, gang.
Let's go.
That's weird. What? Come on.
Hey, we're gonna go out this back door.
Okay. Are you guys?
Come on, let's do it, y'all. Let's get it done.
I'm ready. No, we ain't gonna Dreamy, come on. I gotta go. We'll see out on the creek.
Brother, I like flashing in the face and all that.
Oh, give me a hug.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, I think she gotta talk to somebody.
I ain't trying to be funny with it. And
This
get
was
going.
a stern talking to that the security guard gave. They're like, yo, this guy's got to get out of here. And Saucy Santana
Let me
would
see.
talk about this experience of how he got in
It's
there.
a bunch of saucy boys on here. You can tell by the glazed lips.
And I got kicked out of Streamer University. You got kicked out of Streamer University? Yes. Wow.
That's what they said.
Lizzo wrote me on Wednesday and said she wanted me to come to her class to be quiet on the creek. So she literally snuck me here. I had to go.
Oh my
so
God,
she
brother,
snuck me
Hairfliss is
here.
throwing me off, gang.
I had to like meet her up the road from the school. Got in the car with her. We going to the college. We all of us ducking. It really felt like I was sneaking on the campus.
Cause you was.
We all in the car like ducking down, getting past security. We got past both of the checkpoints. We split up. They snuck me in the back door. And then, so by the time I got in her classroom, I'm like, okay, good. We in here now. It's time to be engaged. Girl, we had through a big party in the hallway. Girl, they came to shut everything down. But
What
everybody
party did
hates
you
the
throw, bro? The only party that he throw was a dismissal party, gang. Telling you to get the fuck. What are we talking about?
security guard because he had
Unless I
said
didn't see
something
it.
real slick to Lizzo.
I
And
didn't see
everybody
it.
hate him right now. I felt like he was doing his job, like he was doing protocol, but what he said to her was like out of line. He didn't have to say that. And I'm at wardrobe. I seen Dream. I seen Markel. Who else did I see? I ain't meet Playboy Max, but he just texted me. I don't think he was where I was.
Yo, Max. Hey, man. I understand you going through what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on, gang? I mean, I seen a clip on TikTok with Stats Guapo. You feel me? Doing a little voiceover, the little committee, and he made a comment that made me look at it like that is true. You're always around some saucy boys, but I ain't gonna put that on you, gang. Word. Cause you, like you said, one love, you know what I'm saying? I had a gay homie too. It ain't last too long. But
Who else I saw? I saw wardrobe friend. I forgot her name. I seen the little girl Sky.
Yes, I love Sky. Did you see y'all know who my fave from
gotta not
is right
expect
now?
that voice.
It's Lanai. I love her.
I ain't see her.
You ain't see Lanai?
No, I talked to Jordan on FaceTime. She was somewhere else.
Jordan, oh, Lucas.
I know. Chat, y'all lying.
I can't really blame Saucy Santana for this because it's not his problem, right? He wasn't the one that had the authority to be on campus. So this is all falls on Lizzo. He was just
I forgot
trying to
the
do
security
fun
guard
thing,
name
like,
already,
I'm gonna
gang.
sneak onto this campus, which just goes to show you this is Mount Olympus of clout. This is Cloud Olympus because you've got everybody going in there. Saucy Santana, who's adjacent to many celebrities, like, yeah, you know, like it was so crazy me getting in there and they shut us down. The security guard the security guard did exactly what he had to do, what he should have done. Oh man, he didn't have to talk to me like that. No, you guys didn't have to sneak on campus. So shout out to the security guard.
My thing is we gotta be consistent, gang. Cause at one point when there's other people sneaking around, Sky, you were saying, oh yeah, you over here snitch. Yeah, you was snitching. You was telling Dami that you wasn't snitch. Yeah, you was snitching. People are coming to you talking about how they snuck out campus and stuff like that, and you were saying that, yeah, you recorded the whole thing and you went straight to Dean Sinat talking about how it's unsafe. But just because, you know, Saucy Santana and he's cool peoples and stuff like that, you feel like hey, you know what I'm saying?
Whose job is on the line if something happens? The security guard's job. And are you going to give the security guard a new job? No, you're not going to care about him. You're not going to care about how he feeds himself. You're not going to care about his reputation.
What's the security
now
guard's
as a
name? I
security
forgot.
guard. Absolutely not. You're just going to disregard it. So security, shout out to him. He did an excellent job. And Kai Cenat would also speak on this. Very disappointed in Lizzo.
Also, bro, I just seen Saucy Santana on campus. I communicated with Lizzo's team and said, this is Streaming University event. Unfortunately, I don't care who it is, how big they are, what's going on. Please respect the event.
Cuddy, there you go.
I communicated that to Lizzo's team. It was miscommunicated to Lizzo. Lizzo is innocent. It was miscommunicated to Lizzo. It was miscommunicated to event. Unfortunately, Streaming University event, Santana on campus.
Disappointed in Lizzo.
Also, bro, I just seen Saucy Santana on campus. I communicated with Lizzo's team and said, this is Streaming University event. Unfortunately, I don't care who it is, how big they are, what's going on. Please respect the event. I communicated that to Lizzo's team. It was miscommunicated to Lizzo.
Where's the
Lizzo is
miscommunication? Where's the miscommunication when you already had it on PowerPoint, my boy? You had it on PowerPoint. Don't sneak on. Anybody else that sneak on, you can't come back at all. At all. Where was the miscommunication, gang? It was in fine print. I don't feel bad.
It was miscommunicated to Lizzo. Whoever's, controlling that, we communicated that we cannot have anybody included on this list. Because what that does, it
slippery slope, man.
it's a safety hazard. Because if something happened If something happened, it falls on me. If I'm not a part of the event or I'm not talking to somebody who's coordinating it, I'm just not gonna show up. And that's just no disrespect to anybody showing up. You know, shout out to Saucy and stuff. But I feel like it was miscommunicated behind the scenes.
I'm not buying the whole it was miscommunicated to Lizzo.
Now,
Lizzo
look,
knows
it's
the
a
deal.
safety hazard. Cause say Saucy had a problem. Saucy had a problem with Benadon, right? Benadon got a problem with Saucy. Well, doesn't have a problem with Saucy, but say Saucy had a problem with what Benadon says, and he seen him in campus, he pressed him, right? Now they're going back and forth. Things escalate to where, you know what I'm saying, it gets physical. That's a bad look on Kai. Things fall back on Kai. Regardless of who it was that was fighting, it still go back on Kai. Saucy get hurt, it's still gonna be on Kai because he was on the property and something was faulty or anything that could have happened that could have messed him up. Now he's pressing charges. Now it's a whole legal situation. You feel what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Cause you know how things get. Any function that Kai and that go pull, a shorty will be quick to shoot lawsuit. She'll say an assault happened. Now everybody looking at Kai. Now Kai got to deal with legal troubles. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't taking no chances, Saucy. You got to stay your Saucy behind home. Word.
Like I said, this isn't the first time. She came in with somebody that
Strike
and
two.
was trying to get that person to stream that was not in admission to Streamer University. It was not a student at Streamer University, but she still brought that person. She just thought she could do whatever she wanted. And that's why people get tired and fed up with Lizzo. It's not because of her appearance. It's not just because of how, how big or small she may be. That's part of it for sure. But it's the personality and the appearance that people like to make fun of. That's what amplifies it. Because another person that people get really annoyed by, and it's she's besties with, is SZA. And SZA is a Looney Tune. Like up in the head.
Well, she
I'm
is
not sure.
autistic now, so you feel me? It all checks out.
If things are working right. And she would come out and say, like, yo,
High
the doctor
functioning.
told me my head's not screwed on straight. And I'm thinking, yeah, we knew that. We were completely aware of that. But SZA, she went off
look
on
good
some
now,
rant,
though.
accusing Diplo of being a partner in some AI music like Suno, which she didn't take back after him coming out and saying, no, I'm not a part of that whatsoever. She didn't give him an apology or anything. She just kept it pushing like the Looney Tune that she is. And her and Lizzo get along great. And Lizzo thinks, and this is why Kai Cenat has also been able to get to where he's gotten to, where he's respected and not just seen as a pushover, which is what happened to Aiden Ross. When you guys remember when 21 Savage finessed the hell out of them and scammed him and cheated in some card game that they were playing when they were gambling, and then he just threw up and they Aiden Ross was on some, nah, man, 21 Savage wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't finesse me like that, like a sucker. Back when this first happened was Kai Cenat. He had done a marathon stream with Offset. Offset drops an album. Kai Cenat reacts to the album. He's like, yo, I'm not really feeling this like that. And Offset got hurt by that. He's like, yo, what's up with that? He had the expectation that, yo, we did content together, so you got to shill and slob on my knob and do me a favor and lie about how you feel
And
about this
I don't care
album.
who you are. I don't care if you Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? If it sound booty, I'm telling you it sound trash, gang. I don't care who you is, bro. Straight like that, dog. No. Even if you're Offset, because Offset my favorite Migo. Yeah, word.
And Kai Cenat made it clear and set the boundary with all of these people that, hey, look, I can mess with you as a person and we can do stuff together, but I'm not going to lie for you. I need to be honest to my audience. And this garnered him some respect. Of course, they were upset by it, but there were also the comments that he made about Ye's clothing that they sent him. And they tried to press him about that.
But look at it,
he
though.
said
How you
that
how you
these
complaining?
clothes, they don't fit, man. Like, they're 5 sizes too big. And then they sent him a new pair of clothes and he stood on it and he said, listen, I said my opinion, which is these clothes are too big. I didn't down Ye's business. I didn't down anything like that. And he stood on that. And now he's standing on this again, which at this point, he's bigger than all of these people. Like, what is Lizzo in the modern day to a Kai Cenat? What's a goon to a goblin? That's what we're looking at here when we talk about the disparity in clout, influence, prime of their careers. Lizzo's best years are far behind her. Like, you can just, we pull the paperwork. Let's pull the paperwork on Lizzo. Let's see what she's done at Streamer University, a celebrity, because people like to down the creators that actually blew up during Streamer University by saying, man, they already had motion. Well, who had more motion than Lizzo, right? Like, Lizzo was a mainstream celebrity. Let's pull the paperwork. Dear God Almighty, I didn't think it would be this bad. Okay, so she averaged 1,700 viewers, which is very good for Streamer University.
I like that. I want to see how much followers she gained though. Rank 3,000, top 5, well, 0.05%.
And I'm going to give credit to that, of course. However, she is
ago.
not even in the top 30, I believe, of people in Stream University. And how famous was she? But you look at this, she hadn't streamed for a year. The last time she had streamed on Twitch was in July of 2025. And this stream, she streamed for 1 hour in July. Before that, she streamed for 1 hour in June. She barely ever streamed. You look at between January and July of last year, 2025, Lizzo streamed a grand total of less than 15 hours. And she got into Streamer University 2026. So shout out to all of you guys that, you know, you're grinding out there.
I don't know how many hours I streamed, but that is crazy, game.
Pushing, but this just goes to further my point that I said well over a month ago when this was first announced. Everybody was already chosen. They already had the roster. Everybody that just applied, you were too late. Your application was whether or not Casanat messed with your stuff or not, which is the 9 months prior and the work that you did. But he just threw Lizzo some random title like, oh, professor of self-love. What does that mean? Maybe she had a little bit too much self-love and was selfish because she didn't have any love for the rules that Casanat set in place. And Lizzo will continue. I don't see her changing her behavior. She's going to continue to act like this, and she's going to run into brick walls of reality checks because the machine is no longer behind her. She is not we'll see how frequently she streams after this. I don't want to say she's not a talented streamer because I have not watched enough of her stuff. I have to be fair here when it comes to that. So I can't judge her streams, but I can judge the amount of effort and hours she put into streaming before Streamer University, and it was a grand total of not even a part-time job for a week. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
I honestly don't feel bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This whole thing that they're pushing on Twitter, talking about how Kai being a dickhead and how it's not that big of a deal and they're doing too much. Nah, they're not doing enough, because I would have booted her then and there. No, not booted her, but I would have booted Saucy, definitely. I don't care about the cancellation. I had set rules and stuff like that. If I let you slide, then I gotta let other people slide, and then they think that they can slide. Then they think they could pull something over me. Damn, why am I stuttering so much? Get chill, relax. But yeah, bro, because no, if I said it and you was there at the presentation when I said it, you even had a whole speech presentation, so I know you was there, unless you wasn't listening, which you should have been, because you were a professor. You was there. So, hey man, I don't feel bad at all, because you already pulled it once on me. I let it go. Then you try to do it again. That's the sleepy slope I'm talking about. That's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, sub up, comment down below, locked in. Let's get it.